Hi, I'm Petra Laranjo, and if we haven't met before, I'm a purpose and personal brand strategist who, in a nutshell, wants to help you get unstuck so that you can take back control of your life, of your emotions, your career, and the direction in which your life is heading. I've helped thousands of people just like you to step into their potential for impact so that they can show up fully for themselves, their families, and team, so that they can show up to their lives with confidence, energized, inspired, and purposeful. So if you're feeling anxious and overwhelmed, feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster, you're frustrated and unmotivated, I would love to help you today by sharing a strategy that myself and visionary leaders implement daily. Hollywood A-list actor Ray Stevenson, New Zealand All Black fly half Daniel Carter, hostage survivor Monique Stradom, multiple CEOs of listed companies are friends whose stories, insights, and strategies I share in my book, Living on Purpose, the Key to Change Your Life and Impact Others. So if you're tired of feeling this way and want to get unstuck, get inspired again and feel energized and able to make a meaningful difference, watch this video and then download the free sample of my book, which you'll get for free when you register your details on the form on my site, petralaranjo.com. Look, your life won't change if you do nothing to change it. You cannot create a different future with old patterns. So read the book and watch this video as many times as you need. What you do today will determine how your life pans out. It'll determine your destiny because you shape your life every day through your daily thoughts, habits, and rituals. So no excuses, and let's do this. Do yourself a favor and turn off all distractions. Put your phone on silent, close your email, let people know that you need to take a few minutes so that you can focus. Sit in the car for some quiet if you need. So, are you ready to find out one practical, doable step and strategy that will help you live and create a life and career that inspires you? Fab. First up is Daniel Carter. He's considered to be one of the greatest fly halves of all time. We met back in 2002 or 2003. Didn't have a clue who Dan was, so I couldn't understand the hype around him at the time. Daniel's life and career are incredibly inspiring. As a New Zealand All Black player for many years, Dan led the team to international successes. One of his greatest lessons and truths that has allowed him to carve out a life of impact and legacy is this. He once told me that he sees pressure as a privilege. You see, at every game, the pressure from his team members, his fans, the country was on him to convert the try. He had to teach himself to not let the pressure of hundreds of thousands of people staring him down to affect his performance on the field. He saw it as a privilege to be able to represent his country and his team, which meant that he had to fully embrace pressure in order for him to show up every time and create the legacy he now has. In his own words, if you don't have pressure in your life, I don't think you'll succeed. The rest of Dan's story is in the book, so have a read for more perspective. All right, second up is Nombulelo Bia Hakula. Bia is the chairman of the Pan-Africa Women CEO Forum and the president at Africa for Africa Women. She's a globally respected leader and strategist, a Ford University and a Harvard Business School alum. She's impacted remarkable change in the Eastern Cape, previously as the Director General of the Department of Social Development, which is where we work together in empowering her team to step up with impact and influence. Bia, like Daniel, views challenges as a source of strength. She says, challenges form a firm base for one to move up the ladder, truly empowered. I was determined to do the best I could under a lot of pressure. Third up is Dr. Amber Anderson, currently the Managing Director at Crystal Capital and the former HR Director for Sub-Saharan Africa of the Coca-Cola Fortin Company. Amber grew up in a poor family and she had no toys, so she used to spend hours in the library reading books. She didn't come from privilege at all. In fact, she received her first birthday cake at the age of 21. But with grit and grace, Amber managed to create a purposeful life of influence. Amber's story is absolutely piercing. Petra, I'll never be irresponsible and pick a job that could be a walk in the park. I want the challenges because that's where one can make a difference. If you rust, you rot. So my question to you is, where are you rusting in your personal growth journey? In your mindset, your habits, your actions, your contribution within the team, and as a global citizen? The thread in these stories is about embracing challenges and pressure, something that is so relevant and needed right now. Many of the challenges you're facing may be out of your control, but many are in your control. How you show up is completely up to you. You decide how you show up in your life and in your personal and professional relationships. So stay plugged in. Live on purpose. Discover and connect with your purpose and align it with your values. Rebrand yourself internally and externally so that you can create a life that inspires, fulfills you, and allows you to make a positive difference in the life of others, whether it's human, animal, planet. I'm cheering you on. If you apply the lessons and insights in this book, you will be able to change your life and impact others. You're guaranteed to make better decisions and become someone that people can look up to, respect, and recommend. You'll build resilience and grit and the ability to push through challenges that have kept you frustrated and limited. So stay plugged in. Join me every Wednesday at 7 p.m. live on my Instagram stories. Consider it a midweek dose of inspiration and an opportunity to reset. We'll answer your questions and help you get perspective on things that keep tripping you up and keep you playing small. I hope that this has given you some food for thought. You have within you the power to be limitless, but the decision is yours. Will you do just one thing today to do that? Do it today, because we know that I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later is a myth and a trap called procrastination. You and I both know that. So I hope that you choose to live on purpose. You know where to find me, so let me know how you go. In the meantime, from my heart to yours, stay safe, stay inspired, and create a life of impact.